Heggy, you kind of stank. Guys, he's kind of stinky. Did you just poop, Booby? Did you just poop, Booby? Did Booby just poop? Hi everyone, I'm Cartman. Guys, I know I look cool. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it that I look cool, I know it. I know, guys. Thank you so much. Yo, Kira, thank you for the tier 1 sub in the 17th month. And Metal She, thank you so much for the prime, the 6th. Hello, guys. When's the honeymoon? Not anytime soon. Hello, guys. And welcome to a stream of mine. Now I can actually call myself a housewife. So now no one can say anything. Okay, I just said no one can say anything. Yes. Saziki, thank you for the prime, the 6th. Oh my god, my back is really itchy, guys. I'm sorry. The new tattoo really itches. I got a new tattoo, guys. I don't know, can you see it? Not finished yet though. It's not finished yet though. Hi Bubuluni. Very cute, very oriness. Thank you guys for congratulating me. Yep, I got a new tattoo and a lot of things happened. So today we're gonna be cooking, guys, because that's what housewives do. They cook. So I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna make some nice meals, make some fresh meals, make some nice meals. So how about we just start, right? Bring down some screens. Fuck you and your mom. Okay, guys. So tomorrow's Halloween and I'm going to a Halloween party. Okay, that was not my fault. I just wanted to get something out of here. And it all fell in my direction. It's not my fault. Okay, guys. What are we cooking? We're gonna be making filled paprikas. So what do we need for a filled paprika? We need 2 sorts of beef. We need paprikas. We need a bit of carrots and some mushrooms. What's this? Zucchini.
But it's like that like every fucking
I don't want zucchini in there. Okay, this is all we need. It's not a lot, guys, so stay with me. My mom makes them all the time real. So you're telling us you just got married and act like it's totally unspectacular? Well, okay, how do I explain this? So like, I got married, okay? I got married. I'm a married woman now. And the thing is, for you guys, it might be spectacular, but I've been an engaged woman for a year now, guys. I've been engaged for an entire year now. So like for me, it's low-key like, it's not that crazy, you know what I mean? Like I've been engaged for a year and I've been like in private, everyone has been calling us like daughter-in-law and shit like that. So for me, it's not that crazy. Killshot, thank you for the tier 1 and 19. Like it's crazy to me that I'm married and like I'm a married woman. Like that's something I have to get used to. But it's not like crazy to me that I got married, you know what I mean? Diablo, was geht? Diabolical title, yeah, fuck women rights. That was actually something the priest did. He was constantly telling me how me as a woman doesn't have rights. That was something. Bro, he was constantly being like, yo, women don't have rights. Fuck women. Women have to obey the men. And I was just standing there, I was like...
Man, why are you looking so cool with your Carmen onesie?
I know. Dantes, you remember how the priest told me I have no rights and I have to obey you?
Yeah, so you better start.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. I didn't even understand what the guy said because, like, I didn't even speak Greek. Yeah, me and Dantes didn't understand shit the guy was saying. But, like, good for him, you know? He was like, make lots of babies. Make lots babies. And we were like, yeah, haha. And he's like, no, promise. Make lots babies. Soon. And we were like, yeah, sure, babes, sure. Lily, thank you for the tier 1 in the 5th. Where do you guys live now? Where we lived before. What are you gonna be for Halloween? Rennis May. Okay, so we need salt and pepper. Do I want to add a different seasoning? Maybe. Spice it up a bit. What's this? Is this Italian? Garlic herbs. Sounds good. So now we have to cut all the stuff for what gets in here.
Did you tell them why you couldn't stream yesterday?
Oh, I couldn't stream because I ate rotten caviar and I was throwing up. And also because I didn't want to, because I wanted to play Pokemon Z2A. Sorry, guys.
Alright, let's see, guys.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Support with siblings.
Okay, guys, now we put in little carrots. Sorry, guys.
Let's turn it back on this shit.
Sad about the caviar, but base for Pokemon. Yeah, no, I ate caviar that was like bad. And then I was like feeling really bad, so then I had to throw up. And then I was like, then I looked at the caviar and I was like, oh, this date was like 4 months ago. So then I got sick. But halfway through I was feeling better, but then Pokemon was like very enjoyable, so I didn't want to stop playing. Anna, thank you for tier 1. Yeah, guys, now you can ask me all the questions you have. This is a Q&A stream.
Like, I think it's gonna be whatever.
You know what's funny about all of my titles in my stream? People actually might believe that I hate women, but in reality I peg my husband. My husband. Dantes is my husband, guys. Isn't that crazy to say? Like, I'm someone's wife. That's crazy, bro. Hello, Terade, what's up? Bro, hopefully I don't get the OnlyFans questions anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't gotten them yet. Hecky, Bubuluni, I'm making carrots. You don't even like carrots. Did you guys do a ceremony for your marriage? Yes. So we married Greek Orthodox because Dantes is Greek Orthodox and I'm on paper, I'm Christian. But for me personally, I don't just believe in Christianity. Like, I believe in... I would say I believe in specific things that aren't like religion bound. And if I'm not mistaken, like Orthodox Greek also go after the Christian Bible, don't they?
I think most of them go tell you
So yeah, I just was like, you know what, like, if it's, because for me it wasn't important to marry in a church, but for Dante's family it was. Like, Dante's also didn't really give a fuck, but Dante's family was like, you know what, like, we would really like for you guys to get married in a Greek Orthodox church. So I was like, you know what, like, I don't mind. So we got married in a Greek Orthodox. They're just a bit more strict, yeah. Okay, we put carrots in here. I'm gonna cut like 2 more, maybe 3, maybe 4. Can you show us your dress, please? And I already showed it yesterday. I can't show it anymore because it's like getting cleaned. Because my dress, obviously, because I had a very, I had a extremely long trail in my dress. It needed to get cleaned, so I don't have it anymore. It's getting washed currently, so yeah, I can't show it to you guys, but I can show it to you guys once I get it back from the cleaner. Bite them and spit them into a bowl. Yeah, I'd rather not do the bird incident again. I'd rather not. Well, I wasn't in stream yesterday, I slept. Well, you can re-watch my stream. Is the video, the VOD up? I can look. Yeah, the VOD is up, so you can just like re-watch the stream. What are you cooking? I'm making filled paprikas for Dantes. And after that, we're gonna make some chicken soup. And after that, we are gonna make some mashed potatoes. Because I still have some like milk over. Actually, I don't think the milk is good anymore. So maybe I won't be using that milk. But we probably will make some like rosemary potatoes with some chicken and some mushrooms, because I bought mushrooms, so I really want to use those. And then maybe on top of that I'll do a little like noodle recipe, but we'll see. I love the bows on the cabinet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Housewife, I actually am. I'm not a trad wife though, like I believe in women's rights, so if anyone thinks I'm gonna be like an Ara Smith, no sorry. Not me, not today, not ever. But like good for her, you know what I mean? Like trad wife is not really my thing. But like you do you know what I mean? Like I like the idea of like being a housewife, taking care of my family. And that whole thing, but I don't think it makes you any more or any less of a good partner or wife if you are or aren't. Weird question, do you guys sleep with a double or single duvet? You mean like the bedding? Me and Dante sleep with one bed thingy. Like we sleep under the same cover. So he always does like the thing, like the toe play, you know, like the toe play when like you're under the blankets and then you like do this with your toes.
I'm not gonna bother trying something.
Kitten on counter, yeah, my cats are allowed being on the counter. Maybe some people find that disgusting. I don't. These are my babies. I kiss them on the mouth. They could have literally just licked their booty holes and I couldn't care less. Okay, maybe I would care a bit about if I knew that, but yeah, I don't really. These are my babies. Don't give no fucks. Okay, we have this in there, and now we're gonna cut some mushrooms. You live alone with Dantes? Yes, sir. We live together. But we have been living together for a while. I feel like that's a big reason as to why a lot of people were like, cause getting married after 2 years of relationships might sound like crazy to some people, but for us, like we didn't have like a normal relationship, you know, like we literally moved in together not even a month into dating and have been living together since then. And also we've gone through stuff, you know, that an average couple never or like only down the line goes through. So I feel like we've been bonding and going through hardships way more than like the average couple. So I feel like our dating track history isn't very like, you can't compare it to anything else. So yeah, we've been living together for 2 years now. Also, Cami, thank you for the tier on the 7th. ¿Qué cocinas? Estoy haciendo peppers con carne. I don't know how filled peppers are called in Spanish though. That's fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna put some mushrooms in there. I swear much more people would marry early if they both would be financially fully secured. I think so too. How are you guys managing streaming both at the same time? Well, it's like going to work, you know? Like we're just both clocking into the same job. Usually, obviously right now that I'm in the kitchen, it's a bit more complicated just because you guys can clearly hear him. But usually when I'm in my streaming room, like people can't hear Dantas loud and clearly. Maybe sometimes when he like screams, you can hear him. But like most of the times it's pretty soft, you know? Bist du krank? Yeah, I'm a bit sick, guys, because yesterday, like it's it's not that I'm sick. It's yesterday I ate rotten caviar and I like threw up the entirety of the day. So my throat is kind of fucked because of like the acid, but it's fine. Like it's gonna be okay. Was the sickness a burden during your wedding? I'm gonna be honest, during the wedding, I was low-key super freaking fucked because, okay, so what happened was the night before the wedding, okay, I tell myself like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed early, I'm gonna like have enough sleep for the day because it's gonna be like a long day. I have to be awake at 5 in the morning because the hairdresser's gonna come to do like all my bridesmaids' hair and whatever. So I arrive at home the day before the wedding and I remember, oh, I didn't finish my wedding gifts. So you have, when you get married, you have something, if you do it traditional, okay? You have something that's called wedding favors. And wedding favors basically is you getting gifts for your wedding guests so they can remember like the wedding forever, I don't know. So then I remember that I never finished my wedding favors because my wedding favors were little necklaces, like cross necklaces, and I had to like make them and then package them individually for 170 guests. So at some point when I did them, I got so tired after doing 100 because it already took me like 8 hours that I didn't want to do the other 60 and I never picked up on doing them. So I was sitting there the night before the wedding and I didn't have all the wedding favors finished. So I low-key freaked out. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like I don't have enough wedding favors, like I'm fucked, whatever. So I called my friend Carmen and she's like, don't worry, me, my fiance and your friend, we're gonna come over and we're gonna help you do them. So they come over, they start making them, and I remember that I still have to do tons of stuff. Like a lot of wedding stuff wasn't done, a lot of wedding decor was still standing around, not finished, whatever. So I was like, fuck, like all this decor needs to be done, my wedding dress needs to be steamed, etc, etc. So they tell me, Laura, stop doing what you're doing. We're gonna do the wedding favors for you, don't worry about that. You do what you have to do for the rest of the wedding stuff. So my friends do the wedding favors. They like package as 3. It took them, I think, 4 hours to do it. 3 people package 60 necklaces individually. And in that time, I did like all the rest of the stuff. I did my wedding box. I can show you in a second if you would like to. Want to chat if you want to see my gift box, because I had like a box where people put like their envelopes in, and I like kind of redesigned it. Like I bought it on Amazon, but I like redesigned it to look like nicer, fitting my theme. So that I did, and then after that I steamed my dress. I got everything out. I cleaned up, so I had to reposition all my stuff so the lady that did the hair had enough space, and then I got everything done. Okay, obviously now after the wedding I need to reposition the butterflies, but on the day of the wedding like all the butterflies are super freaked right now, but this is what it looked like. And then people could put like their cards in here, so I had to do this because it was only like white. So this is where people would put their like envelopes to fit in here, and I had to make this. But yeah, this is what I had to do. And then I went to bed at like 3 in the morning and I woke up at 6. Thank you, Livy. What was the wedding of your theme?
I think I was just picking the top about recently.
What was the theme of your wedding? The theme of my wedding was Corpse Bride from Tim Burton, the movie. That was my theme for the wedding. Like, I didn't look dead, but the whole theme was like bluish, kind of like very dark looking, very like whimsical. That was like the whole theme of the wedding.
But I wouldn't like seek it out, you know.
Okay, Trashy, thanks for the Prime. Why did you first start streaming? I started streaming after I already started streaming on TikTok. So I actually went viral on TikTok in 2019 or 20, I'm not quite sure. And after I went viral on TikTok, I started doing live streams on TikTok. And then a friend of mine was like, you know what, like I think Twitch would be also good for you. So I started like making a Twitch account and shit like that, and that's how I started streaming on Twitch. Koala, thank you for the Prime. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Yeah, we're doing like a Twilight theme party. How did you and Dantes meet? We met in Germany while he was on a work trip. Would you say content creation helped you with your confidence? No. I would say content creation worsened my confidence. I would say before content creation, I wasn't like a super confident person, but I would consider myself somewhat of a, like I didn't really care that much. Does that make sense? Like I really didn't care about what people thought about me or anything. I went through bullying when I was younger, but like that never, like it never made me question myself. But when I started content creation, that's when I started like questioning myself and questioning like everything surrounding my persona. So yeah, I would say it made it probably worse. Where did you get the Cartman hoodie from? I got it from Spirit Halloween.
I mean, I thought it had a lot of potential, but I don't know. Because apparently it's that like people in the team, they didn't all have the same goals, so the same like commitment. So I don't know where that one wrong, but I mean it's like sad.
Okay guys, I just have to cut the peppers so I can fill them. Okay, we're gonna cut them in half like this, and then I'm gonna get the middle out. I need a smaller knife, bro. This knife is too big. Thank you, Kevin. Any advice for couples trying to live together? No one is perfect, and just always remember you're fusing two lives together, and it's gonna take a while to get used to the new third life that you're creating. Be aware of the fact that when you move in with someone, your life will change, and until you move out with that person, your life is never gonna be the same as it was, because like it can't be. You're fusing a life with someone that has lived until now, hopefully over adulthood, so over the age of 18, has lived a complete individual life from you, with individual rules, with individual wants and needs, and you can't expect someone to fit right into your routine. More so, make it a point to find a balance and a routine that fits both of you guys' liking and resources and wants and needs. And it's about compromise, it's about understanding, it's about acknowledging, listening, it's about understanding, it's a lot about different things that you need to understand when you move in with someone, that you need to be willing to like change in your life, you know, which isn't always bad, but it can sometimes be perceived as bad because humans usually don't like changes. Like that's just in our nature. Do you think it's normal to want to be alone sometimes? Oh yeah, 100%. And that's why it's important to have multiple rooms in an apartment that make it possible for you guys to also find your space and where you can go back to and like kind of find like a calmness just with yourself. Like you shouldn't be 24/7 around your partner, because then you can't find that like inner peace. Can you speak German fluently? Sí, claro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would say from all my languages, probably my most fluent one is German. What would you have done if you haven't met Dantes? Well, I would probably live in Cologne right now, or Amsterdam, because like right before meeting Dantes, I was actually planning on moving. So, but who knows where life would have taken me, you know what I mean? Like I was literally wanting, like back then, I felt so betrayed by life itself that I wanted to like go on a whole phase, but I never did. But still, like in my mind, I was like, oh, like I'm gonna fucking do what the fuck I want to do, like CBA, all of this. And right when I like was like, oh, like I'm gonna like do whatever the fuck I want in life, Dantes came into my life. So my whole phase never started. It ended before it started, bro. I want to start cosplaying. Do you have any tips? Just enjoy yourself. Don't try to match with anyone. Just like enjoy yourself, having fun. Don't let anyone compare you to anything. Just like do your own thing. Do what makes you happy in the cosplay scene. Don't bring each other down. And cosplays come in all colors, body sizes. So don't bring anyone down for the way they interpret a cosplay. I can't tell any Spanish accent in your English, it's crazy. Yeah, no, you can't even, like even if I speak German, you won't find an accent. I used to have one, but not anymore. That was when I was like way younger. Like maybe like in 3rd or 4th grade. But it has been completely gone since I left my first school.
Because I've been hearing like so many people talking about that, but you know how expensive it's
Okay. Ooh. So these are all the pieces. Now we have to put the meat in there. How old were you when you moved out of your parents' home? The first time I ever moved out, I think I was 21, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 21, yeah. That was the first time I ever moved out of my dad's place and moved like across the country. Like I stayed in Germany, but I moved to a different place in Germany. Like I moved like I think 6 hours, 7 hours away from home. That was an experience that I wouldn't ever do again if I would be that young, because when I stayed there I felt so stuck in the relationship that I was in. But you know what, I learned from it. Actually I didn't learn from it, because like I literally moved in around the world for Dantes, so maybe I didn't learn shit, but yeah. Okay guys, now we have the meat and the paprika. I have to do this with all the paprikas. How old are you now? I'm 24. I'm 1 year and 2 months older than Dantes. So we're basically in the same age group.
It's because they evaporate water to cool the PCs, and then the water is contaminated because of it. Oh. And can they only use water to cool the PCs?
Do you have Canadian citizenship? No, but I'm currently in the process of getting a permanent residency. I have a work permit, so I'm like legally here, but I'm not at a point where I can consider myself a Canadian. You're basically his bigger sister, real.
It might be a path towards...
Moy, thank you for the Prime the 8th. I'm trying to figure out how to make my USA boyfriend move here. Well, how long have you guys been dating? That's also something that plays into it, doesn't it? And how old you guys are. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be checked before you move, especially around the world. I'm gonna be honest, like, if I would have a kid and that kid would tell me, oh yeah, mom, I'm moving around the world for a guy or a girl, I would probably look at them and be like, what the fuck, bro? Do you have any new goals for 2026? Well, in 2026, I would like to travel around the world a bit. Obviously taking you guys with me, because in 2027, me and Dantes are looking into buying a house. So I want to like see a bit of the world before I like settle down into a house and then like in the near future have kids and stuff. So I would like to maybe have like maybe I'll look into doing like a to-do kind of list that I want to accomplish before the year ends, like 2026. So I can be like, you know what, I've accomplished a lot of things I wanted to see. Where do you want to go? Well, we already planned a trip to Japan, so that's already standing. And then I would love to go to maybe like Thailand or something. I think that would be very interesting. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. Vietnam maybe. Can't believe it's already 2026. Real. I'm gonna be in Angst soon. How did you get started with tattoo artists? Well, I loved art all my life. Like, I have a very artsy family. So for me, like, it was kind of like in my blood, you know what I mean? Okay, let me just really push this meat in here. I think with the rest of the meat, I'm just gonna make like little meatballs. Such loud scratching. Yeah, it was my cats. I'm sorry, guys. They're like super freaking annoying. You know what I can do? I know what I can do with the rest of the meat. I have a good idea, guys. I miss Thailand, haven't visited family in a while. I've heard, like, I have a bunch of friends that, like, fly to, but I have to take my wedding ring off. I have, like, some friends that you, like, a lot of times visit there, and they always love it. They always go back to it. Wish you did more Korea vlogs. It was fun to watch. I'm gonna be honest with you, I low-key regret not doing more live streams in Korea. So next time I visit a different country, I make it a point to, like, show you guys more of the country. Do you not want to keep this house you live in right now, or is it the reason why you're getting a new one? Well, the house that I'm living in right now, it's not a big house, like, it's a smaller house. It's like a 1-floor house and not more. And right now it's enough for me and Dantes. Like, right now there's no need to size up for us. But I would like to have kids in the near future, so obviously I need to size up before having kids, because for me it always has been like a thing where I wouldn't want to have kids and then have to buy a house while I'm pregnant, you know what I mean? Like, I want to, if I have kids, I want to already live in a bigger house to make it possible for them to, like, grow up in that house. And that obviously only works if I own a house. By the way, I'm using coal and putting the rest of the meat in there. And I'm putting it in this, like, little tin thingy here. Does Dantes want kids? Yeah, Dantes, and this is probably one of the first thing that me and Dantes actually bonded over was our future plans in our life. Because, okay, so one thing that even was said by his family, which is, like, crazy to me, on the wedding while they were holding their speeches, I personally might not look very traditional, or my looks are maybe very, like, stereotypical, not very traditional, etc., etc. But I would consider myself very traditional in my beliefs. And for me and Dantes, it has always been a thing of, oh, we want kids young, we want to have a family young, we want to have a house together. Dantes wants me to be a housewife, and I want to be a housewife. So we're very, like, traditional in our views, and yeah, that's why, like, Dantes also wants kids, also while he's, like, on the younger side. And yeah, I feel like that was something that Dantes and I actually bonded in the beginning, because Dantes always used to tell me, Laura, when I met you, I literally thought you were some random ass e-girl. But then when we talked and I actually started to get to know you, I was like, oh, like, this girl is, like, not an e-girl at all. Like, she's super traditional, etc., etc. And I was like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, like, what can I say? Yes, 100%, that's true. So I don't know how many kids we want in the future. I feel like it's kind of a thing of, like, how many can I take? Because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be kind of the stay-at-home parent. So obviously I'm gonna be the one that takes, like, most care of them. So I feel like also it's my body, so I need to be able to, like, mentally and physically take care of it. But I feel like that's something that I can think about when it's at that point in life, you know. Right now I just want to enjoy married life and just, like, enjoy the time that we have, spending it together and all of that stuff. Are you looking for a forever home? Kind of, yeah, and that's why I want to size up, because, like, I only want to move once. I have no intentions of moving multiple times in my life. Like if I move into a house and buy a house, like that's the house, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna move into a second, a third one. So obviously you need to kind of pre-plan in what house you move, because let's say I'm right now saying, oh yeah, I want 2 kids, but then I end up with 4. Like I need a house that can house 4 kids, you know? Kids don't need to be moved around a lot. Like I think it's kind of the same with like animals. Like you don't want to rehouse your animals constantly, you know? Like it puts them under stress, especially when it comes to social circles. Like especially with kids, they learn a lot of consistency in life and a lot of like emotional things with their first friend circle, and I wouldn't want my kids to be ripped out of that constantly. Mo, by the way, thank you for the Prime in the 8th, and Rock Angel, thank you for the Prime in the 6th. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the congratulations. What about the country you settle in? Well, at the moment in time, we're staying with Canada, but because of my status, obviously, maybe at some point we would change it to Europe, but I do not think that that is going to happen anytime soon. I view Europe more of like a vacation home, if even. So yeah. Okay, so what I did now, guys, it's basically I put this in here. I'm just gonna put some more salt on top. Just a little bedazzlement. I also made these 2 containers with, oh, that was a bit much. I also made these 2 containers with coal, because I still had meat over and I really didn't know where to put it. So instead of just making meatballs, I rather put it in some coal, some vegetables in there, putting some seasoning on top. And then this is gonna go, I'm gonna also put a little bit of, where do I have it? Here. I'm gonna put a little bit of vegetable broth in there just to give it a bit of juice. Perfect. And now I'm gonna put it in the oven, and then we're gonna see how long that has to stay in there. Insert your page, wishing you're both very happy married life. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Okay, so this goes in. And then this goes in. And this goes in. Now that stays in there. Whoo! Let me actually open a window. Whoo, whoo, whoo. It's like getting dusty in here. Okay, let me just clean this up for the first meal we just finished. So now the next thing we're gonna do is like a chicken broth situation. Why do you seem to have to vomit so often? Because I used to have an issue with my stomach when I was, I think 16 or 17. I was going through finals in Germany, and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself, and I have anxiety. So every time I get put in a situation where I have to perform, my stomach feels very upset. So back in the day, because I didn't want to fail my classes, I would take painkillers to kind of counter my stomach pain. And the painkillers I used to take, I wasn't aware of it at the time, but the painkillers I used to take were super strong ones that, because I took them like 3-4 times a day over like a time frame of a month, I ripped my stomach. Like it didn't rip completely through, but I had like a rip on the inside. So that made me like vomit blood and stuff. So after that, I had to go on kind of like what is it called? Like I couldn't take pain medication anymore because like my stomach needed to heal. So when I turned, I think I was 20 or 21 at the time. I think it was actually right after I turned 21. I was in a very, not physical, but mentally abusive relationship. And I was living with that person at the time, and I didn't have enough money to move back home. So the money that I had, I spent it on drugs to kind of like numb the pain and like that feeling of loneliness, whatever. And I got back into painkillers, and that fucked me up so bad that I got an eating disorder. And since then, my stomach just it's very hard for me to keep down food because my stomach constantly feels the need to push it up again, because my stomach after one bite feels like it's completely full. So for me personally, like I don't vomit that often, but I feel like vomiting a lot of times. And as an example, like yesterday, the only reason why I vomited was because I ate rotten caviar, okay? I was feeling very sick. Yeah, so that's basically it. And obviously because I'm recovering from that eating disorder, so not always it's easy, but it's a learning process, right?
Ooh, wait a second.
Did you have a surgery after the rip? Well, no, I got medication to like heal it, but it wasn't like a rip. Like it didn't rip through my stomach. It was like on the inside, there was like a rip like in the skin, and that had a blood vessel in it that made me puke blood. But like it didn't rip through my stomach. Like my stomach wasn't leaking acid or anything. Are you getting better day by day? 100%. Would that puking problem eventually go away? Probably, hopefully. Magengeschwür, nein. Congrats on the wedding, thank you. Do you cook, do you clean after marriage? I used to do it without marriage, so obviously I'm continuing that while marriage. Okay, let me clean this so we can do the chicken broth. I just need to Google, guys, because I have no clue how the chicken broth is made. Like, obviously, I know how a chicken broth is made, like with celery, carrots, and like chicken. But I don't know what seasonings I have to use to make the broth taste the way it should. So we gotta have to Google that in a second. And then I also want to do my mushroom sauce thingy. Okay. Hast du Opiate genommen? Ja. Chicken soup recipe. Let me see what I can find with that. I want like a nice one, you know what I mean? Like a good one. Homemade chicken noodle soup. That sounds good. That looks good, but I don't think I have cilantro. Fresh parsley. I have parsley, but not fresh. But that's fine. Doesn't matter. We can still do it. Okay, I need, prepare the following, adding each to the same large bowl. Dice 1 large onion. Okay, I actually bought onions. So I have a large onion. Okay. I need a big pot, right? I have a very big pot. Maybe that's the one fitting. I think this one would be perfect. Adding to the same large bowl as you complete. Dice 1 large onion. Peel and cut 3 medium carrots inch thick. Cut 3 medium celery. Crush into thick minced garlic. Okay.
Alright,
so I'm just gonna add as much as the onion. Are you going boiled bones? Nah, I'm gonna use stock. I'm gonna use stock because I don't have a whole chicken. I don't have a whole chicken, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, this knife needs to kill itself. What are you making? I'm making a chicken noodle soup, and I already did some like filled paprikas with ground beef, but they're in the oven right now, so I need to wait till they're ready. But for now, I'm doing the onions for the chicken broth. Okay.
Well, I guess cut right.
Bro, I'm gonna start crying so bad because I have very sensitive eyes. So don't mind me bawling my shit while cutting these onions. Did you like being a teenager? Not at all. Pff, I hated being a teenager. Because you have to understand, I come from a family that is very traditional when it comes to views around life and how you perform in life and how you need to perform in life. And I come from a family that has a lot of people that were very successful in it. A lot of my aunts did a lot of good things in their life, a lot of very big achievements in their lives. So in my family, being someone that works hard and achieves a lot of good things is like kind of a staple. So for me it was, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Not because of the story, but because of the onions. For me, I always felt the pressure of like performing well and performing good and all of that. So for me, it's like a thing where I felt a lot of pressure while I was young. I think I did the onions are obviously too thick. Well, that's double fuck. So yeah, I felt a lot of pressure when I was younger. A lot of it I put on myself. A lot was put on me by family members, and yeah, I don't know, I got bullied when I was younger, so like overall my situation wasn't the best. So yeah, but I made it out, right? I feel like I made it out, and also on top of that, there's people that have it way worse than me, so who am I to complain, you know? Okay, sorry guys, I just have to dice the onions a bit smaller because they're like fucking huge, bro. Did you ever meet a fan when you were out in public? Oh, all the time. It happens to me like every single time I go out. That's also something I had to get used to with Dantes. Like, we always meet people that like know us, want to take pictures with us. Like, it's something that I had to get used to while being with him, because before that, no one would come up to me. Like, it only started when I started dating Dantes. So yeah, that's something I had to get used to, but I'm like fine with it nowadays. In the beginning it was weird though. Hi Julie, what's up? Congrats, thank you. Find that to be pretty common for European families. Yeah, 100%. Like the work ethics, especially in Germany, are like you need to perform. You know, like it's a very common work ethic. But for me personally, like I destroyed myself over that worth ethic. Like I would literally like hit myself if I wouldn't perform, like in school and stuff. Like I would literally like demolish myself. I would like hurt myself and all these things just because I thought that I wasn't good enough. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't need this one. I'm just gonna put the red onion in there that I have here. Yo, Lost Chick, thank you so much for the subby. Okay, wait, I have to pick up my onion. It fell on the ground. Remind me of the time my mom always compared me to my best friend. But I feel like that's also sadly too common in families, you know? That like kids get compared to their friends and like to their friends' accomplishments. It's like, that's not necessary, you know? Like your kid doesn't need to feel more pressure than like school already makes them feel. Rage, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you so much guys for the love lately. I really appreciate it. Like obviously your kids need to understand that school is important and stuff, but it's not everything, you know? Like you should never destroy yourself or your mental health just because of school accomplishments.
Plus, like, a lot of the times, like, when it comes to criticizing, they can get rid of
Bro, that's so much onion. Whatever. Okay, let me throw this away and give my eyes a second to relax. Oh my god, that was so hard for my eyes, bro. Is cold water and snow in Canada at the moment? No, not yet. How can this kid in your class get 100% on this exam but not you real? How the heck did you get off drugs without clinics or rehab? I would say my whole life I've been someone that if I set my mind to something or something is very reasonable in my brain, I can do it. And it was always like that, like with drugs, with school, like everything, like work. I always had the willpower to like succeed in those things. And yeah, that's how I did it with drugs. Like one day I was over my toilet, like on my toilet, on the ground, and I was snoring. I was snoring painkillers, bro. Kill myself. I was snoring painkillers, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life, you know? And then I was like, you know what, like I need to change. So then I threw everything I had away, cleaned up my room, called my father after 6 months and told him that I wanted to come back home and that we needed to make that possible, and then I changed everything.
1 to 2 6 streams, you know what I mean? Like, how does ice cream just
I remember I used to see women hating on you for taking care of dances like this before marriage, like cooking for it. Said, how did it make you feel? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I feel like if you hate on someone for taking care of someone else, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'd rather baby my partner that takes financial care of me than, I don't know, have a partner that constantly consumes pornography, jerks off to other women, and like, I don't know, like, I have a man that like his whole world surrounds video games and me. I'm gonna be honest, if I have to wipe his ass to keep him like that, I would. Like, I feel like nowadays you don't find men that, or like women as well, that are like that, like convinced and like appreciative and like loving in a relationship. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if it's so bad in your brain that I baby him, like, you can do in your relationship whatever you want to do, and I'm not gonna judge you for, like, I'm not gonna come up to you and be like, oh, how dare you do this, how dare you do that. But like, bro, in my opinion, in my relationship, I'd rather baby a man for the rest of my life as if he's one of my children than having a man that isn't completely obsessed with me, you know? Like, Dantes could literally hang out every single day for an entire year with me and he wouldn't get sick of me, you know what I mean?
Like, what if we said that instead?
And I understand not all women want a man that's like obsessed with them to that point, but I like my man obsessed, you know what I mean? Like, I like him literally after an argument on the floor begging for my forgiveness. Like, I like that. I don't know. It's strange too that so many women are taking down on other women. Yeah, but it's like not just women, like it's the same with men, you know? Like, a man is gonna find a girl and treat her like a princess, and then you're gonna see some random dude being like, yo, you're fucking shrimp. Like, you're fucking shrimp. Like, you're not alpha enough. You're not a man enough, you know? Like, it's like people forgot what relationships are about, you know what I mean? Like, relationships aren't about one partner obeying the other. It's like beneficially being there for each other in the way that you want to be loved, you know what I mean? Thank you, Jester. Like, our society has a very, very weird view on relationships nowadays. I'm not gonna make it one specific person's fault, but there is a group of people that is at fault for that. But yeah, no, I think we need to love one another the way we want to be loved and the way we want to love, and not like be judgment free, you know? Like, if you want to have 6 partners at the same time and they're all fine with that, like, who am I to judge? Would I do it? Nope. But am I gonna judge you for it? Nope. I always thought it was so strange that some people love to put their nose on other people's business and comment on how people are living their lives. Well, the thing is, nowadays, that's also like a reason why me and Dantes kept it a secret with our wedding, is just because people are the way people are, you know? They want to be involved in everything. They want to voice their opinions. They want to have a word in everything. So for me and Dantes, just the best way to kind of protect our relationship and ourselves from this was to not talk about it. Hi, baby.
That looks delicious.
There's not even anything in there yet.
Nice. What should I eat?
Well, I'm making food right now, so if you give me another like 15-20 minutes, you're gonna have real food. Look at the oven.
Ooh, okay. Dumplings and mimosas.
What?
Alright.
Bro, I used to. Oh, there it is. I want to turn around the.
But dude, hasn't like XRP the biggest thing for like longest ever?
Dantes! Dantes!
Yeah.
Do it! Thanks! Sorry, I left the oven open for too long.
It's okay.
Dantes.
Wait, baby. Do you know how to do it? Okay, you're good.
Woo!
I guess the fire
I'd have to open this window. Cause like the oven let out too much air. Okay, like this. And then like this.
Alright, let's move.
And now it should be fine.
Guys,
Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Cinema. Just blame the husband? I always do. It's always Dantes' fault. What? Guys, I literally can't do anything wrong. I'm literally perfect. What do you mean? Yeah, sorry guys. I had to like, the oven sometimes does like beep, 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 beep. And then you need to like fix it. Okay, celery. Need to wash the celery. Thank you so much, Val. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm washing my celery. I don't even know how much I have to put in there. Okay. Gorgina, as always, thank you. Hello, what's up? What's good? any streamers? No, not really, except my friends. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I spend my spare time, if I do anything, it's reading books, playing video games. Usually it's only reading books, but right now I'm like really into the new Pokemon game. Nessie, what's up? Yeah, like I said, usually it's just reading books, spending time with my friends, family, and that's all I do. Doing house chores. That's all a girl does in here. Like, I don't do much. I like a very calm life. I feel like if you watch me online, you could think that my life is very chaotic and very like all over the place, but I enjoy a very calm lifestyle. I'm a very calm person, very laid back, likes to be very calm in her day-to-day basis. Salary ASMR? I don't know why, but my salary is like peeling. Okay, I need to close this window. Oh my god, that's fucking cold, bro. That is fucking cold. Your YouTube shorts are insane in the membrane reel. Actually, I like my shorts a lot. Also, guys, we just hit 120,000 subbies on YouTube. I'm very happy about that. It would be very nice if I could hit 150K before the end of the year, but I think I'm not gonna do that. I think it's very hard to do that. But we'll see, maybe I can. Maybe it's in my cards for this year. Yukimi, thank you for the tier 1 3 months prior in the 14th month. I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, after this, I need to cut some garlic. Okay, I think that's enough celery. Okay. Let me throw away all of this celery, man. Like the ends of it. Because no one eats these. Celery actually tastes really good, guys. I'm cold. What are you cooking? So currently I have something in the oven. I'm making a chicken broth with noodles and chicken. And after that, I still have some other shit I have to do. You guys not gonna go on a honeymoon? No, we're gonna do a honeymoon, just not right now. It's just right now, Dantes and I, like I just said, we're very homey people. And for us, like, we like being at home. And right now, because of the Korea trip and all the planning, my family being down here, we had a very like action-full couple of weeks, and we enjoy like being at home, not doing anything. Like that's very like, except working, that's like what we like to do, you know. And especially with us wanting to buy a house next year, it's just like, right now there's just no need for a honeymoon, you know, especially because we're gonna travel a lot next year. I think it's, for me personally, I think we don't even need a honeymoon, but I know that like Dantes would like one, so maybe we'll do one in the next year, but not right now. What are the spices standing there? So it's salt, pepper, and like a garlic, herbs mixture, and I have oregano in front of me, but I haven't used any of that right now. The honeymoon is the friends we made along the way. Real. Like right now we just want to be in our like normal routine again. Just like staying here because you have to understand, luckily, thankfully to our job, we don't have to like take time off of working. So for us right now, it's literally just the thing of wanting to be working, wanting to be here and getting into our normal routine. So yeah. Okay, I have everything in there now. People just do honeymoons to make babies? Probably. Do you put onions? Yeah. So what I have in here right now is onions, 2 types of onions, red and white. I have celery, I have carrots, and I have garlic in here. Maybe I should put another garlic, to be honest. Because I feel like for the amount of other shit I had in there, there wasn't enough garlic in there. So she married now, we no longer have a chance, guys. You didn't have a chance before, but sure, buddy.
Yeah. Like, though this junk I can't play with, like, it's not as fun.
If you want to view it that way. There's never enough garlic. That's what I mean. And garlic is good for your health. You know what I mean? So, Val, thank you for the 2 on the second. I really appreciate it. Add all the garlic. Okay, I'm not sure about that one, but sure. You know what? I low-key fuck with the energy. I'm a really big garlic lover too. Put the ring on it and the meal's upgraded. What do you mean the meal's upgraded? The meals are always good. Freak bastard. Garlic and pasta, one of my favorites. Okay, so now I have to see. We have all of that. Minced 3 garlic cloves. Melt 2 tablespoons unsalted butter. Heat 2 tablespoons olive oil in a Dutch oven, heavy bottom. And then onion mixture. Okay, I have onion mix. I have that. Where is it? Not this one. It needs to be some. Ah, there it is.
I know you just got me something.
There we have. We need this. Kosher salt, black pepper. Cook stir occasion until the onion is translucent, about 15 minutes. Add cartons low sodium chicken broth, 5 rings fresh thyme. Do you have thyme? I do have thyme. I have thyme. I also have butter, to be honest. I usually never have butter in my household, but today I do. Okay, so let me put this up. Because the thing is, my German family was here, so I obviously have to have butter. Because my German family loves butter. Okay. We have butter. Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave this beef for now. Butter's too good, yeah, but it's very unhealthy. You're a crazy good cook, but he has a premium subscription now. Real. Hi, Nikki Lucy. Also, guys, I have the chicken broth here. And guys, also, I have the good noodles. The good noodles you put in like chicken broth. So this is really nice. Okay, let me get a plate out for Dantes. Becky, what is it, booby? Gesture, thank for the prime. What is it, my love? Is it feeding time? Yes, it is. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't see it, man. I didn't see. I didn't see it was feeding time, my loves.
Yeah, it's because the promise that
I didn't see. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. Munchies. There.
That's the reason why Tyler
Okay.
wants like AI. Because it just doesn't have there's many factors for like under consideration when it comes to league that you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't teach a decision.
Okay, let's just cut it open so I can see if the meat is good enough. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm gonna give him 2 of these. Okay. Nice. It looks very, very good, guys. Now I just need to add some sauce. I'm gonna add some yogurt. Put some sauce. Wait a second. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. So these are the paprikas with the filled meat with mushrooms, carrots, and some seasoning. And these are the coals that are filled. And I'm just gonna put like a little bit of skyr yogurt on the side. And I'm gonna add some salt on that. And now I'm gonna give this to Dantes. Oh, the sauce. I need to drain these of everything.
Oh, thanks, baby. It looks good.
Can you get the cat out? Thank you.
Well, that's the thing about it. And like the reason why the markets can end up crashing in like a year or so.
Okay. Felicia, tu onda, gracias, gracias. Okay, guys. Now I have to do stir occasion until onions are translucent. After that, add cartons low sodium chicken broth. Fry spring fresh. I'm not doing that. Dried bay leaves. Okay, wait, let me see if I can find the bay leaves. I'm pretty sure I have some. I have bay leaves. Increase the heat to medium high and bring to boil. Meanwhile, use 2 forks to shred the meat from roasted chicken or 1 pound cooked boneless chicken. Okay, I'm gonna put the chicken in here in a second. And I'm gonna cook it in there and then I'm gonna rip it apart. That's how I'm gonna do it. I think that's the best idea. How did you get into streaming? Through friends of mine. Okay, so while this is still like, there's still a piece of butter that needs to like melt down. While that is melting, I'm gonna put away the rest of my filled stuff. I just need to find a little container. I think I'm gonna, where do I put it in? Where do I put it in? Probably this one. Oh, I catch that, guys. I catched it, so I didn't fall down. Okay, I want to put one in here. Let the water out. Okay, I have 2 more. Spider-Woman, literally. My spidey senses took over and saved the meat. And I still need to get the coal out, guys. Okay. I'm gonna let that stand outside for now until I finish this here. Okay. Couple more minutes. Now I'm gonna cut this into pieces so it fits in there. Just cut it in the middle and spread them cheeks. Okay, perfect. Look how perfectly that fits. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to put this to the side. This needs to cool off before I can put it away. And now I need the coal thingies. Actually, I can put them up here. I have this little thingy that I had like bread stuff in there. I can eat this and put it in here. Why can you listen to famous song in France name is? I'm not gonna listen to that. Does our square less now versus a year ago? Probably. Probably. Okay, let's fill this shit up. Oh, wrong.
Oh. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna put. Do I put 2 in there? I could. Should I though? Hi Vinny, what's up?
We got it. Like, there's a you can make like
Whatever, put it in there.
but also,
I don't dye my hair myself. I get it dyed. Okay.
is that fucking serious?
Okay. I'm gonna put some more thyme in here. And then I'm gonna put the chicken in. And then I'm gonna put the chicken in. Yeah, I made these, I think they're called teropita. I made them yesterday. Looks good. It is good. This one's kind of fucked up though. Vips, what's up? How'd you make them? Well, you take, what is the paper called? The multi-layered paper, and you put like feta cheese stuffing in there. And then you put the yellow of the egg on top. Who's soda? Okay, perfect. So now that I finished these, I can put the rest in here. Okay. That börek, it's kind of like börek, but it's like the Greek version. But I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of Greek stuff is very similar to like the Turkish stuff. Okay, so this has to boil now until the meat is cooked. Let me throw this and these 2 boxes away. Okay. Perfect. This needs to go in there afterward.
Alright, now, bud.
Okay,
My ramen's back on.
so these are the coal thingies with meat, and this is the paprika. So these need to cool off a little bit before I can actually put them away. Nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. Okay, this needs to go away. What's this? Beans. Okay. Okay, I have some beans left. I'm like trying to figure out right now what I can do with the rest of the food. Thank you, Lele. I envy your life a bit. Why? Your notebook could crash at any moment. Why? Why would it crash?
I mean, not bad at all.
I'm gonna taste that in a second, just to try what it tastes like. Add the chicken, dried extra white edge noodles to the soup, reduce the heat to maintain then to simmer. Okay. Yeah, cause like supposedly I'm supposed to put more thyme in there, but I don't have that, so I just put dried thyme in there. Do you do your wedding makeup different? I loved your look and your dress a bit different. It's like more similar to what I have on today than what I usually do. But yeah, I did it different.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna give us.
You're able to be a housewife. I think that's so nice. Yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never thought I would be a housewife, to be honest. Like, it never crossed my mind because I feel like nowadays finding a guy that wants a housewife and can actually financially provide for that lifestyle is like very hard to find. And nothing wrong with that. Like living is very, very expensive, but I'm just saying. Let the bodies hit the floor. Hey, ba-da-da-da-da. Taste the broth. How is it? I'm gonna taste it in a second when it's a bit hotter and the chicken is cooked through. Shuri, hello, what's up? I want a housewife, but I can't provide. Well, maybe in the future you can. Sí, sí, bien, gracias. Any plans for Halloween? I'm gonna go to a Halloween party. Yep.
Yep, no problem with that. It's just like.
Yep. I'm gonna go to a Twilight Halloween party. Do you feel any sort of change after marriage? Nope. No, man, I don't. I don't know. I've been asked this question like 100 times since getting married. There's literally no change. I don't know. Because the thing is, I feel like maybe you would feel some sort of change if like your living situation was completely different compared to like married life. But like nothing in my life changed. Like I'm still living with my partner. I'm still like everything is the same. Does that make sense?
I would say most of them, but not. I think the ones that have those coaches
Are you guys planning a honeymoon? Not currently. Dantas told me I can choose wherever I want to go to, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need a honeymoon. Your Spanish voice is so cheerful. Thank you. What's gonna be your costume? Dantas and me are gonna go as Renesmee and Jacob. What would you financially do if for some reason someday you and Dantas wouldn't be together anymore? Well, let's say for some reason we would get a divorce next year, then obviously like nothing would happen. Like I would just move back to Germany. But if we're talking here about down the line with children, we have a prenuptial agreement, me and Dantas, that secures me in a future with children and in a future where we've been married for a longer time, but it also secures him in case of like anything bad. So as an example, I saw that Tyler 1 made a joke about that I'm marrying Dantas for his money, which I'm not attacking him. He was obviously joking, like he made it directly clear that it was just a joke. But no, we actually got a prenup. So we made a prenup that everything that financially that was made before the marriage, so until the 25th of October 2025, no, like not €1, not one penny of Dantas's earned money to that point will go to me. Like if we would get a divorce tomorrow, in a year, in 10 years, in 50 years, like at no point would that money belong to me, only if Dantas at some point would change his will. Like let's say in 30 years he's like, yo, like I want to change my will to like everything I own goes to you, then it's different. But like as long as the will doesn't say different, that money, that amount of money he made before getting married to me does not belong to me. I have no right to that money, nothing. And we have in our prenup that even as an example, if Dantas, like his parents, let's say, knocking on wood, nothing happens, but let's say his parents would die and he would get a house and property or finances in his will, like his parents in their will say, oh yeah, Dantas gets this and this much stuff, then I have no right to that. So we made it clear in our prenuptial agreement that if there's anything that's being passed down in family to us, it belongs to the individual and not to the couple, which obviously would be different if we move in there and have it as like our main house, our main living situation, then it would be different. But if we have already a house and you get passed down something, the other partner doesn't have any rights to that except the will says otherwise. But in the prenup it also says that I'm gonna be financially dependent on him, which means in a case of divorce, Dantas would have to maintain my lifestyle. So as an example, let's say I don't work because I take care of 2 children and I'm able to go on vacation twice a year with the kids, and I can drive my Kia, my, I don't know, what's it called? VW, my BMW, whatever. I'm like, what belongs into my lifestyle as expenses, Dantas would have to financially take care of that until the day he dies. So yeah, we're like both secured in our prenups. Have you already thought of the concept of cooking with Laura, like giving your Insta stories or just quick messages of what we should buy for the live, and then you live teach us a dish? I could do that. I've never thought about that though. Sayu, thanks for the prime. I really appreciate that. Why did you guys decide for a prenup? Because, okay, like this sounds stupid, but I feel like if you're a couple where one person is financially dependent on the other, of choice obviously, and there's a lot of money involved, I feel like you're dumb if you don't get a prenup. Because at the end of the day, you can never know what will happen to you in life. You could lose a child, your partner could die, you could have cheating in the relationship, you could have some life tragedy that could ruin your relationship. Like there's factors that are more than just you two, that you personally, you can't change them, you know? Like if they're written in the storyline of your life, in your fate, you can't change them. And I feel like it's dumb if you would go into a marriage just being like, oh, it's gonna be perfect forever, because it's not going to be. There's gonna be things in life that will test your relationship, that might even destroy your relationship, that you cannot change or that you cannot conquer as a couple because you've never gone through them. So how would you know if you can go through them as a couple, you know? So I personally think if there's money involved or financial dependence involved, you are dumber than the word dumb if you don't get a prenup as both individuals, as the financially dependent one and the one that has the financial means. Like for both of you, it's stupid if you don't get a prenup. So yeah, I think prenups are 100% necessary, and yeah. Me parece ojalá estás juntos para siempre como en los cuentos de hadas. Gracias a vosotros sigo creyendo en el amor de verdad. Gracias. Hey. You're gonna be Canadian citizen. I'm actually not trying to be Canadian citizen. Sorry Life, just want to say congrats on the marriage. Thank you so much. Are you spiritual? I would say so. Kaya, I don't know that individual. Do you know the laws? What happens when one of the two partners cheats? Well, if one of the partners cheats, and you get a divorce, like the prenup just goes through. But because of emotional distress, you can file for more things. Yeah. Seeing the way you looked at dance in one of your pictures actually made me smile. That is so sweet. Yeah, no, we were like enjoying ourselves hardcore. Okay, I think, is the meat done? No. The meat is not done. The meat is not done. By the way, can you please rate bro? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, if you don't leave me alone with that person, I might have to block you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, there's like, for me, a prenup is 100% a thing. I do think that marriage is a contract. Obviously it is. Marriage is a emotional but also legal contract, and you're dumb if you just go in there emotionally, because like I said, you never know the circumstances of life. You have no clue. Most people, thank God, have no clue what it's like losing a parent, losing a family member in a relationship. So you don't even know how that's going to affect you as an individual. Like some people, they lose their family member, their parents or whatever, and that breaks them, so you don't know how that affects your relationship. So I think prenups are a must. Love your Cartman cape. Thank you so much. Are you cooking chicken noodle soup? Yes, sir. It's very mature to sign a prenup. 100% agree. 100% agree. And it has absolutely nothing to do with trust. It has nothing to do with trust. If you, like in my relationship with Dantes, I was the one asking for a prenup. The financial dependent one, I asked for a prenup. Because for me personally, it's a thing of, if your partner comes to you and they tell you, oh, I want to get a prenup, and you tell them, oh, you don't trust me, you're not mature enough to get married. You're 100% not mature enough to get married. You 100% don't understand relationships. You don't understand individual human beings. You don't understand, you're not emotionally intelligent whatsoever, and you're just blank out stupid. Like, in my personal opinion, prenups have nothing to do with cheating or making it so someone can leave you, whatever. Prenups are just a concaution in case something happens. And if you're realistic enough, you know that there's always something that can happen that you can't control. As easy as that. I'm from Russia. I asked to write the track because you look very much like her. She's a Russian streamer. Cool. I actually fuck with Russian slots. They low-key chill like that. Okay, let me try. Let's get the chicken out. The chicken strips. I'm gonna leave the bay leaves in there for a hot minute.
So very clean out this one. Alright, so guys. Well, actually, sounds I said when she go from Stranger Things as if he is
Okay. Let's get this out. I have to like rip it apart. Okay, it's gonna take a second, guys, because like ripping chicken is so freaking annoying.
You see 6, 7 of the things
Let me just put the first load in there. Pico, thank you so much for the Prime, the 16th. I hate ripping chicken. Real. It is very freaking annoying.
I mean, I'm down for that.
Also, sorry, I always talk to a lot. Huh? No, you know what I just remembered, guys, that I got married on the 25th of October 2025. That's actually a crazy date. I didn't even realize that, bro.
Hey, I need to tell you something.
Yeah?
Okay. So, normally I hate, like, stuffed pepper foods, and I've never liked any before. But that's the first time that I ate one, and I actually enjoyed it. Because it tasted
You
really
ate
good.
all of them.
Yeah, I did. Do I want to close the window since it's raining?
No, I have to keep it open because of the fog.
Where always at?
I don't know. Was there any meaning behind the date? Actually, no. Dantes wanted to get married on our anniversary so he doesn't have to remember multiple dates. But our anniversary was like on a Sunday, so like celebrating a wedding at that point was not in the cards because like most people have to work on Mondays. So celebrating a wedding on Sundays is like not good. So yeah. Usually watch on YouTube, but I just want to tell you congrats on the marriage. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I actually love how many people took it in like positively, you know? Because like usually you would think like, oh yeah, like, oh, a woman gets married, like now like no one wants to like watch her anymore because like, oh, they can't sexualize her anymore. But I feel like with me that didn't really happen. I'm really happy actually about that. Just shows like what supportive people I have, you know, watching me.
I could not find the cats.
What?
I could not find the cats.
Oh, I don't know where they are.
They're probably just chilling. I can summon them, watch this.
I already gave them food.
They were in your
The
room.
summoning.
Can
you get another of these, please?
Where is it?
Done this.
Okay, listen. Yumi.
Seeing winning makes me so happy. Real. I'm actually so happy that I'm married, bro. Gives me like peace of mind, you know, like that's my forever person. Hey, done this now. You got them here. Now they're annoying.
Hecky, no.
Or you got them.
Alright, guys, let's go.
Close your door. Freaking annoying.
Okay.
Streamers build their base on who they are. If you like your edits because you're epic. Real. Okay, I have to like soak up some of this like juice on the chicken because it's literally gonna drip down. What the hell? What the hell? Are you planning for Halloween? We're going to a Halloween party from our friends. Okay. Man, this shit freaking annoying. Bro, I have to like, what a fucking annoying thing to do.
Listen, I would have liked to, but the MB bot doesn't have funds and we have so much stuff that we can't crash. Like, I get that it's solution, but
You know what I'm really happy about? That this year for New Year's and my birthday, I'm gonna be celebrating with my family in Germany. I'm actually very happy about that. I haven't like celebrated my birthday with my family in a hot minute, bro.
I mean, not the worst, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Actually, good.
I'm happy for you. Thank you. That's sweet. Bro, I think I have too much chicken, bro. There's like a bunch of chicken in here.
Solution of flash.
Bro, until I find these bay leaves, it's gonna be over. Haha! Okay, one more bay leaf. I put 4 in, right? Woo! I think I put 4 in. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna find it in between. Oh my god.
Oh, she never used squash. Fuck me. I'm not sure if I guess.
Apparently my cats don't like chicken anymore. Nice. That's also new.
When's the Popeye challenge? Well, next time we're doing it jungle this year. Jungle this year. I'm gonna see if I can challenge you like soon. Then if I can do this, because I can challenge you.
Okay.
Replace the precious maybe instead of
Last piece of meat. And then I can put in the noodles. Because they also need to cook a while. And I also need to try out if the broth is nice enough. And then I'm done with the second dish. But I actually have so much of this dish, like this is gonna hold me a whole second. If I have too much, I'm just gonna put it in the freezer for like the cold days. in winter.
Give us a date already, something early November. I don't know yet. Because I still need to figure out what kind of year there's something I can do.
Where do you get info for what you cook on a daily basis? Just what I'm craving, to be honest, or like what Dundas is craving. Because sometimes he will tell me like what he likes, and sometimes like right now it's like broth season, so I like doing a lot of brothy stuff.
You don't even want to like try it? We're gonna be on November 10th, and somebody say early November. No, it's not something like that. Something like that.
Okay, and now we're gonna put noodles in here. Yo, anything for the tier 1 and the 7. Hey, always. I put so many bay leaves in here. Okay, and now this needs to boil. I'm gonna throw this away. Okay. Let me put this away. Let me think. Okay, we have 2 meals finished. Go-to meal, soup. Soup. Okay, guys. I did that until now. Now I need to see what else I can provide. Oops. Congratulations, Laura. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we have the soup. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do spam. I do something nicer. Hi, boys. I'm gonna make something very, very delicious. Something that I really like eating. For that, we need to get this. We need to boil some pasta. We're gonna make some pasta, tuna, mayonnaise with corn salad. Where did you get it from? Get what from? The hoodie? The hoodie is from Spirit Halloween. Okay. This needs to boil. Yo, Ari, thanks for the tier 1 and the 19. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. How do you cook 3 meals at once? I cook one thing and I exhaust for the day because it's my job as a good housewife to do that. Watch another cook while also cooking hits different. Real. Okay, so we need this. I also need corn. Actually, do I have fresh corn? I don't think so. Do I have frozen corn? Aha! What's that? Okay, I have frozen corn, so that needs to do its job. And 2 cans of this. I need some parsley in there. Oh, I didn't put parsley in here. Noodles aren't done yet. She's most energetic girl I've ever seen. Congrats on the wedding, thanks. Why do you rage on YouTube that you never cook and only order takeout? Because it's funny. Because it's funny seeing people get so pissed about that. Like, I say, oh yeah, I only buy takeout, and then people are like, oh my god, what can this woman even do? This woman can't do shit. Dantes needs to find better. She's literally a gold digger. Like, she can not even cook. She can't even clean. Loser. I know, it's funny. And it makes me money saying those things. Saying that I don't cook makes me money. Making myself look bad makes me money. I'll do it now, no problem with that. Congrats on your marriage. I'm in a 5-year relationship, 1 year living together. No plans for kids yet. My boyfriend pays for rent, food, and I handle cooking, cleaning, and cover my own wants. So we already benefit each other. As someone pro-marriage, what really pros have you seen from each partner in a setup like this? I really want to understand why many people think it's a shame. It's a shame we're not married. Well, I think marriage, for me personally, it's security for kids, for myself. Because I do make less money at the moment than Dantes does, because I take care more of the household part. So obviously the amount of money that I can save, the amount of money I can put in like a secure future is less than what he can. So I feel like a marriage contract, and especially if you live together for a certain amount of time, there's like a legal marriage thingy. So I think if you've been living together for 3 or 4 years, you are under the eyes of the law married. Like, you have the same laws as marriage going for you. And me personally, I just think it's emotionally something beautiful, but also like for me to feel legally and on paper secured, very important. And the emotional part of the connection, as well as like the picture I put out there for my future children, is very important to me. You're alpha in the relationship? Thanks, I am. The fact that they actually sound like that in real life makes it even funnier? True. Now that's business, it is, babes. You want me to say that I'm a whore and I fuck around and I can't cook and the only thing I can do is shake my ass on a yacht? Babes. If that's what brings me clicks, I'll say it again. And I'll do it again. It is what it is, babes. It is what it is. Okay. Bro, the chicken? Ooh, yeah! Tastes delicious. Delicious. Amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna bring Dantes a little bit. And myself, obviously. Wait, I'm gonna ask him. Dantes, do you want some of my chicken noodle soup?
Yes, sir. Chucking the snowball pretty far and take out my mistakes. Yo, we're not gonna do 9 minutes and then first you need a PhD in anthropology to
Can't really show you guys, sorry.
I mean, it's not that hard for you to think about.
Try it.
Thank you.
But
Try it.
it's hot though.
Try it.
I go.
Okay, come away. Now it's my turn.
Because I just don't want to go. I mean, if I'm setting up like 200 size. Like 5 grams would be definitely.
Okay. I need this. But I don't know where to put it yet.
Imagine being that embarrassing that you just your fucking turn black. You missed a turn black alt, or not alt, but like your markup, and then you have to sit on the flash.
Miku, thank you for the prime. It's best to cool down, so leave it by the window. No.
Thank you. Mr. Ash! That was a good bite. Wait, we're trying to rank up now, bro. It's like, I'm actually capable of open space.
Hi, Ash.
Laura's outside. Nice.
Ooh. Very hot though. Mmm. Very soft. Mm-hmm. What's yours and Dan's love language? So, receiving or giving love languages? My love language to show someone I love them is gift giving. Like, I love gifting things to people, like making them, like, maybe not gift giving, but like acts of service. That's like my love language, and Dan's is 100% physical touch. Delicious. Okay.
Alright guys, so now the good thing is I'm
Still need some time.
Wait, 10:50 plus.
He bites you real.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's with you and physical touch? Well, I'm not I don't hug and shit. Like, that's not really me, but I fucking shit. I like fucking.
I'm like going for like a completed surface, that's it. I'm only gonna have my mirror mat upgraded with more of my
I really do like that.
Yeah, this is like this. Okay, but now the question is what item do you want out? We just get it. Cardman and character 2. Well, yeah, I don't really like the hugging thingy, like the
the sitting next to each other and holding hands, like that's not really me. But when it comes deep down in the deed, I'm down for that more than anything. Okay, guys, I have to put the soup away. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Can I close this with this? Is this possible? Okay, no, it doesn't work. So I have to use this. Ah! Okay. 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 Not this. This. Not this. Okay. Okay, no. Oi. Go. Okay, wrong thing. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, now I figured it out. I have something in my mouth. That hurts. Cat, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god, the little lighter can't see me.
Okay. One is done. Boom. Second one. That cat running in the back, they have mega zoomies right now. Don't know why. Mmm. Mmm. Very hot, bro. Okay. Second one, done. Now third one. Do you have an apartment tour? Like an old one, I have that, yeah. I think it's called the house tour or some shit. Yeah, I do appreciate the noodles and the vegetables a bit more than the meat. Oh, it's hot. Do you have a cat back in Germany? I do. Okay, now the third one is done. Nice. pack that shit up. Okay, wait, I'm gonna open this window and then I'm gonna put this here to cool off. Cool off.
Alright, that's what.
Congrats on your marriage. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Guys, what should the next item be?
How was your wedding? Magnificent. Amazing. Scrumptious. Beautiful. Incredible.
I'm trying to think of this.
It's okay, whatever. Wait, was it in a church? Yep. We got married in a Greek Orthodox church. Okay, those noodles are done. So hungry, but also bloated. No, this tastes so good. This like for weather that's like whoa, 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 whoa. That type of weather, you know. Did I get messages?
Okay, real talk though, how unbalanced is silence? How did I not even get close to the damage?
Mm. I've used acrylic paint before. No songs, babes. I'm live streaming from my phone. You guys can be happy that the connection is working. I can't put on music. I'm not a professional streamer like that.
Wait, my rice is just like Johnny down for no reason. What the fuck?
Delicious. This tastes like Rihanna's Fotza. Bluetooth real. Will you teach your kids to eat with mouth closed? Yeah, I usually eat with my mouth closed, but because of Dantes, I have slip-ups. Thank you, Olivia. I call them the funny part about your marriage is that it wasn't Dante's mind. I thought how good it would be to propose on your anniversary and first time Wicked show day, and he did like oh yeah, real. He did. He was very smart with that one. I didn't even see that coming. And usually he's very bad with surprises. Okay, let's get rid of the last stuff.
Alright, guys. Low key.
Okay. Perfect. So now only that has to get done. And then we're almost done, guys. Gonna make some space. I wish you guys wish you guys a stone house. We say this in Romania. Real. Thank you so much. I will take that stone house and live in it. Thank you. Keeping a proposal hard to see coming seems hard. It is hard. I knew that Dantes was planning to propose, but I didn't know it was that way. He spoiled it himself though. Wasn't my fault. Because what happened was, Dantes told me, yo Laura, could you like look something up on my phone for a second? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So I take his phone, I open his phone, motherfucker is still on Gmail, on Google Mail, on the email where he got my ring from. Cinema.
Why did my ADC just start going edit?
Telling someone to marry you is the most effective risk strategy. I did that. Ask Dantes. I literally told the guy for a year straight, every single weekend, to marry me. Bro's so careless like a golden retriever. Real. There's not one normal thought in his brain. That's why we all love him. Real. Real. That's why I love him.
Who's so scary?
That's why I'm married to him.
Guys, who's listening?
He picked a crazy good ring. He did. This ring, actually, like, it. That's probably what I would have picked from the website, because I don't like anything big. Because Dantes wanted to go big, but I was like, I don't feel comfortable with that. Did I get this right? If a woman handles most of the home stuff, she may not build her own saving credit or pension. If something happens, breakup, death, or illness, she could be left with nothing. Marriage, ideally with a fair prenup, turns it into clear protections, narrows medical decisions, making possible support and rules for splitting assets. In short, it recognizes unpaid domestic labor and provides a safety net so the more vulnerable partner is left unprotected. Yes, kind of. Not completely, because there's some things that need to be changed in the will itself, but mostly yes, 100%. It basically acknowledges being a housewife or a house partner as being a job. Is there anything from the wedding you would have done different? Not invited as many people, bro. I'm gonna be honest, the wedding literally happened like this. Like, I woke up, the morning was very, very stressful. The second we arrived in the venue, there was one thing after another, after another, after another. So I could barely talk to anyone.
Christmas tree doesn't exist. Okay,
What are you eating? Chicken noodle soup.
if Reese's Cutie isn't then why is it absurd?
Still needs a bit of cooking. How did you invite so many people through Dante's family?
Now then you're running and just like where it's like I don't know.
With my social anxiety, I don't think I could handle my own wedding. I thought the same. I'm gonna be blank out truthfully here, and maybe I'm a bit too truthful. I was shitting my pants literally the whole morning.
And it's like I know what you're gonna say. You're like, well done this.
I literally pooped and shat
Then yeah.
at least 4 times in like 5 hours. I pooped almost once every hour because I couldn't take it. I was so fucking nervous that I literally was shitting constantly. I felt like throwing up. The moment I walked down that aisle, I was like, this is actually chill, because I didn't have to look at anyone. When you are Orthodox, you don't look at anyone. You don't look at your parents, you don't look at the guests. The only person you look at is a priest. So I didn't have to look at anyone. I was like this the whole time. Didn't have to look people in the face. The second we had to walk around, I just looked at the ground. Didn't look at people. I only started looking at people. I'm gonna be honest, I never looked at people. Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think I've ever looked at anyone. I think I constantly just looked at one person that made me feel comfortable or on the ground. You're gonna see me in most of the pictures just like this.
Imagine this. And this is the ideas.
Dantes is Orthodox. Not me. Gang, gang, gang. Okay, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Mayona. May may. Parsley. Dantes is the Orthodox one, not me. Okay. Woo! That was hard. That doesn't change the fact that you look gorgeous. Grazie. I really appreciate that though. I really do. You know what? These don't look fresh.
This person had 6,200 games this season. They only have 600 losses. How is it possible that after 6,000 games, you
What's the difference between Orthodox and Catholic? It's like it's more believing. Like they're stricter in their belief, they're stricter in, they have like rituals and stuff like that. Like it's way more, it sounds stupid, but it's way more like cult-like. Does that make sense? Low-key Did your dad help you with your prenup? Not really. I did it with my own lawyer. I did it with my own lawyer, bro.
And this box is so very
In Greek Orthodox, that's true for people that actually care. Yeah, like I said, like Orthodox, they have like a lot of like rituals and like they have to do like they also have like specific ways of celebrating things. Like as an example, like in most places when you get married, you just get married, you know what I mean? Like there isn't anything special or crazy about that wedding. But like as an example, in the Orthodox Greek way, even like entering your house for the first time, like is a there's like traditions. Like as an example, when I entered my house for the first time, I had to step on a knife for like against bad luck or something, and then I had to eat like a spoon of honey for sweetness and love and luck in your life. So yeah, they have like some weird ass traditions, but like good for them, you know. And like Dantas doesn't like crazy believe in it, but like his family does, so because my family don't really give no fucks, we did it Greek Orthodox. Okay, you two need to go down ASAP. You sure they wasn't pulling your leg with that one, babes? I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue and I really don't give a fuck. Like, if you want me to step on a fucking knife, babes, I'll step on a knife. There's nothing of bad luck you can put on me or anything. I don't claim that energy, never have claimed that energy, never will claim that energy, and I won't let anything bad happen to me. So, I'm good, babes. Do you think religious beliefs should be relevant in a relationship? Do I think they should be relevant? No, but will they always be? Yes. Like, it is very, very hard finding people that are religious going for different religious people. Like, it's just not very common. Hey, it's enough, boys. Like, you're literally going crazy on me right now. Like, they're literally going crazy about the tuna. Okay. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. So now we have the tuna in here. Now I need the mayonnaise. ¿Qué estás cocinando? Ensalada con noodles, corn, mayonnaise, and tuna.
Like, they don't just based on
Bro, like my muscles are giving up on me right now. Where can I buy cute clothing like yours? I buy my clothing online. I sometimes go online to Urban, in person to Urban, but it's not as common. Why do we hear Dante's yapping in the background? Because I'm cooking in the kitchen and the kitchen is like right next to Dante's room.
Alright. So on, sir.
More than enough. Does she live in Montreal? I do. I do live there. I wanna feel, wanna taste, wanna get you going. Okay. Understandable, but why does he yap? Real. Why does he yap? I don't know, bro.
Bro, take this or you why don't you take it for free?
Okay.
I mean, it's very free.
This obviously does not work the way I want it
I
to.
mean, dude, realistically, this guy is supporting my group. This game should not be awful. But because like XP is easy to not take as support, and like you don't even do something. Like here, for example, enemy Nami only has one number 20 and I can't just wait on the this and all that stuff. So it really doesn't matter.
Okay, woo! I did that, Yibbi. Next meal is done. Tuna noodles with maize, with corn.
But shouldn't you always advocate for those?
Mhm. Laura looks tall. Maybe because I am. Maybe I am tall. Who knows? Maybe I am tall. You want snackies, Heki?
I mean, it's kind of crazy that everyone has balls like that. really don't know that.
Fucking bastard. Yo! You bastard! He put his fucking hand in there and like tried shoving everything out. Bastard freak. Bro, my kitchen looks like the little definition of death. Fucking death came running in here and knocked everything down. Hast du mal Stress mit der Polizei? Nö. Doch. Nö. Kann man nicht wirklich Stress nennen. Ich habe die Polizei mal angelogen. Aber ich habe keinen Stress dadurch bekommen, weil ich noch ein Kind war.
I mean, okay, I don't know why.
Okay.
We could have just played that slow and then just played for the dogs, so they don't have to post about them.
Mine smells like a fresh batch of biscuits. Real.
There's also no one posting
Okay, it's a bit cleaner, guys. Just a tiny bit cleaner. Okay, wait, I have to actually close the window because it's freezing in here.
Is it a place that anyone's allowed right there?
It's actually freezing. Je parlais français et u passe. Ne. 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 Parler français une bite. I mean. Stop. Look, guys, my hair. I cut my hair into like layers. I have like layers in my hair now. I have layers in my hair. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, dum, dum. Você fala português? Cala a boca, puta. Obrigada. Eu te amo. Are you on a diet? No.
I mean, I don't think she's done that. So she not.
You were bad before, real.
Also, I feel like the challenge is going so comfortable.
Do you know what your MBTI is? Nö. Vermisst deutsches Brot? Ja. Okay, guys. It's getting dark outside and Dante's forced me to play more Pokemon. So I have to leave now. Oh no. To play more Pokemon. Oh no.
It's like, yes, I could look for a band on the device, but I don't know if it works.
So yeah. Because Dantes forces me to play Pokemon on my Nintendo Switch, I have to go now. Oh no, I really don't want to. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let me show you guys my Switch. This is my Switch, guys. This is my Switch. This is my Switch. It's a limited edition one. I don't know if you can tell, but there's the Animal Crossing pattern on the back. It's the limited edition Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. For the people that haven't seen it yet, Nintendo came out with a trailer today. What trailer, you might be asking? Animal Crossing is getting an update, which is really bad, by the way. And you might be asking yourself, why is an Animal Crossing update a bad thing? Isn't that cool? No, it isn't. Because that means we won't be getting a new Animal Crossing. Which is really bad because it has been almost 6 years since the last one came out. Really bad. Really, really bad. That means we won't be getting a new Animal Crossing game. Really bad. It's not a good thing. Hate my life. Man, I was really hoping for a new game. Oh, but it's okay. Whatever. I have to live with it. Even though I don't want to live with it, but I have to live with it. I was really hoping for Animal Crossing to get a new game. Like New Horizon, call it New Home, or I don't know. Man. Yeah, what time is it for you? It's currently almost 5 p.m. But yeah, guys, like I said, what's the update? The update is that you can play with 12 people on an island now. You have a dream world that you can like design. You have a new shop, hotel that you can like design. And it's like and the only thing we all wanted, which was a bigger store, we won't be getting that, by the way. Don't ask me why they don't give us exactly what we want if they're already not bringing out a new Animal Crossing. But yeah, the ways of Nintendo we will never understand, and they don't give a fuck about us. So as long as it makes the money, they will not give a fuck. Yo, Rennie! Rennie! Thank you so much. Thank you for 10 gifts. I really appreciate it. Yo, today is, by the way, the last day of the month before... How many subs do I have this month? We're in October, bro. 170. 30 subs away from 200, by the way. 30. But Rennie, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend.
You know, at least there's able to kill it.
Really 1v9ing it in this chat right now. But yeah, so we will be getting that, a hotel, a dream island. You can play with more people. You can build in the dream world with other people. Anything else? I don't think that's it. Really Giga Chat shit time. Really Giga Chat shit time, bro. What am I talking about the Animal Crossing New Horizon update, which is dog shit. Row. 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 Booby. Booby, you just got food. Row. Moomy. Right now, it's Booby and Mama time. Okay, Booby, don't want to be in my... Okay. Moomy, you don't like cuddling with me. Moomy, you don't like cuddling. See, I'm trying to cuddle you and you don't want to. Why do you never want to cuddle me, Moomy? Moomy, I really like cuddling with you. Stop. I just want to give you love. I just want to give you love. And you don't want my love. I'm really trying to hold on. Okay. She doesn't want to have my love. Okay. And would it cost money or is it automatically free? So as far as I know, it's free. But who knows? Nintendo's gonna hit us with, oh, and if you want to have the full update, spend $699. Nintendo doing this with us, trying to get money everywhere they can. Fucking bitches. But I love them. Love them lots. I love all their products. I'm literally willing to spend money on all of their products. But please just bring out what I want to see and not what you want to see for me. At least give me, like, it sucks everywhere right now, chocolate. How did you cut your side bangs? I take my bangs and I cut them. And then I have side bangs. Yep. Okay, guys, I have really to go now. I have to play Pokemon Z and A right now because Zantas forces me to. Laura, you need to play it. Okay. See, he's already calling. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Z and A right now because, like, Giga Chat W's. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming by today and making this great ass food with me. And we're going to see each other not tomorrow because tomorrow is Halloween. And I'm going to be celebrating Halloween. I'm going to watch all the Twilight movies because I deserve it. So, we're going to see each other the day after Halloween. And the day after Halloween, we're doing a gaming run. So, we're going to play Life is Strange and we're going to play through the whole entire game. Maybe we need a couple of days to finish that. But we'll make it work. But I'm very excited because I've never played the games before. I've never played Life is Strange before. But yeah, so yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all the subbies, all the follows and everything. If you don't want to miss another stream, Discord and chats. And if you don't want to miss another one of my YouTube videos because you can't get enough of my sexy face, YouTube. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for all the follows, or all the messages, all the subs and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. And with that being said, we're gonna see each other in 2 days again, not tomorrow, because tomorrow it's me day and I'm enjoying myself. But the day after, we're gonna see each other for some gaming action. So with that being said, guys, you're fucking sexy, you're fucking freaks, you're fucking bitch asses, and don't forget to twist your fat fucking nipples and stroke your fucking cocks. With that being said, bye, you motherfucking freaks.